All right, Darius Slayton takes a pay cut to stay with the New York Giants. I'm going to tell you why this could turn out to be a very good thing for the New York Giants and Darius Slayton. Tune in and hear what I have to say about the latest New York Giants news. Let's get it. Welcome to New York Giants Full Access. What's going on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all platforms? Welcome to another episode of New York Giants Full Access with your boy Big Pat Sports Talk. And today we're going to be talking about Mr. Darius Slayton taking a pay cut to stay with the New York Giants. Now, his salary formerly was $2.5 million, but he took a $1.6 million pay cut to give the Giants a little salary cap room going into the season, just in case they have to make some sign some players, just in case some players get injured. So they save about $1.6 million against the cap by cutting Darius Slayton salary from $2.5 million to $900,000, and that $900,000 was around what he would have got if he didn't hit accelerator in his contract last year to get that bonus. Some accelerator he hit last year to get that bonus to go up to $2.5 million is the reason why his salary was that high. So even in a down year last year, he played well enough to get a $1.6 million bump in salary because of accelerator Dave Gettleman had it in this contract, I believe. So it was performance-based accelerator to his contract. Now, a lot of Giants fans have been absolutely destroying this guy. They said they want him gone. We should have kept Alex Bachman over him. Seals is over him in the depth chart. He's last on the depth chart. He can't catch. He can't run routes. He can't do this. He can't do that. Well, if you actually watch the games and actually watch film on the team, you know that Darius Slayton was the main deep threat for this team, and Darius Slayton can run multiple routes. He's just not a deep ball goer. Like, you guys just really listen to the media and portray these players by what the media tells you. There's no way Darius Slayton is just a one-trick pony. That dude runs all types of routes. And he didn't have a problem catching the ball his rookie season. And like I said, everybody that says that he can't catch the ball can only really bring up one play, and that was against the Washington football team. Other than that, they can't really tell you exactly how Darius Slayton has costed the team. And people forget that he was the one that caught the deep touchdown in that Washington football game against the Washington football team. So what I think about Darius Slayton taking this pay cut, it means that he wants to be a Giant. He could have easily been like, no, cut me or trade me. And I promise you, there have been plenty of teams that would have picked him up because he's a talented receiver. That's why they were getting trade offers for him. He's a talented guy. And this could be very good for the Giants going forward because, hey, look, Darius Slayton can run many different routes, and I think Darius Slayton could be an absolute monster in this offense. And really, he's the only receiver that we have that could take the top off the defense. Wan'Dale Robinson's more quick than fast. Kadarius Toney, he's going to be getting a lot of attention. Galladay looked like he can barely run routes right now. Seals is not taking the top off the defense. Richie James is not taking the top off the defense. So who we have to worry about running deep on us? If I'm a defense going against the Giants offense, it's Darius Slayton. Darius Slayton could clear out a lot of things for this offense when he's on the field. And hopefully he earns a position on the field and gets a lot more playing time. Because I believe he's the only one on this roster, as far as receivers wise, that could take the top off the defense and stop the defense from coming up and pressing our receivers to stop the short passing game. Believe it or not, we may need Slayton to be the best Slayton that he can be so we can get some damn deep passes and get some relief off people bumping us at the line trying to stop our short passing game so we can get the ball out of Daniel Jones' hands quick. Also helps out the running game too, because those safeties have to worry about Darius Slayton going deep. They can't come up and focus on Saquon Barkley, on the dump downs, or on the run game, or Matt Breida, or whoever the running back is at the time. You guys got to think about the team. Stop thinking about just getting rid of a player just to have a player to blame for how bad this team has been. It's not just one player. It was the whole scheme of things. It was the coaching. And yes, the players had a major part of it too. But it's not just one guy. You think if we get rid of Slayton, our offense is just going to be that much better because we got rid of Slayton? No, it gets worse. Like I said in my video yesterday, y'all really putting this much faith in David Seals? What has David Seals done? He made a couple of catches in the preseason, and now he's better than Darius Slayton, who's put up almost 2,000 yards and 13 touchdowns in the league. You haven't even seen David Seals against ones. Darius Slayton's been going against ones his whole career. You guys got to think about the things that you say. So that's the good part for the team. Now the good part for Slayton is, if he comes in and balls out and shows that he's still Slayton, that he's still that guy that could have been a #1 receiver after his rookie year, he's going to get a pretty good contract after this year. I mean, a pretty good one. All he has to do is put up about 50 catches, almost 800 yards, and a couple of touchdowns again. He might get a pretty good contract, around 10, 12, 15 million a year. Because that's the low mark for receivers that are good in the league. So you think about this. You're really putting all that pressure on Kenny Galladay, who you say that is not wanting to be here. David Seals, who's a preseason heavyweight champion. Richie James, who had one good game in his career, but mainly is a good special teams guy. Kadarius Toney, we don't know if he can get hurt at any given time. It's just a fact. Shepard, we all know what Shepard does. He balls out until he gets hurt. And a rookie in Wan'Dale Robinson, who's just learning the NFL game, is going to get his first real snaps against NFL competition this Sunday against the Titans. You want to get rid of probably the most experienced receiver on this team, the most productive receiver on this team. Well, he's not the most experienced. Kenny Galladay and Shepard is, but he's the most experienced of the guys that stay healthy. The most productive over the past 3 years. You willing to just toss him out like trash? That makes no sense to me. But we'll see exactly what Darius Slayton does. He took a pay cut to stay with the Giants. I commend him for that. It shows his dedication to the team, and it shows that he wants to be a Giant. And he's a good dude, man. He comes here, he shows up, and he plays. So let's see exactly what he does. Also news, Platzgummer is back. I knew he would be back. I don't know if he's on a practice squad or he'd be able to come back to the 53. That was probably a roster move, but Platzgummer will probably be back on the 53 and play some good special teams for us. So everybody's favorite running back is back. But I really want you guys to really think about the Slayton situation and how that can really turn out to be very, very good for us. Because if you see the way this offense is ran, Darius Slayton, if he's on his game, could be an absolute monster in this system at the outside receiver position or in the slot or getting those jet screens because he has the most speed on the team. So we'll see. Will it be the heavyweight champ or the preseason David Seals that impresses us, or will it be old, reliable Darius Slayton? We will see. But hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that join button if you want to talk your talk with Big Pat Sports Talk and join the Big Blue Crew. Memberships are out. So you know what it is, man. Until the next episode of New York Giants Full Access with Big Pat Sports Talk. Peace. This has been a Big Blue Crew production.